Let's hit it. Life is too short. Let's talk about life. Sorry, you guys can see my face uh, because the way it is over here. Morning walking. We continue to do the 1 hour walking every day in the morning. Now that I start seeing the results, uh, after like probably like close to the 25 day, 30 day, I gotta find out the day. I was gonna look at it today, but today's a kind of tough day. I went to the church uh, 11:30 to 1 a.m. and the day before I went to sleep past my routine time, which is a principle that you got to do what you got to do. Doesn't matter how your day is. So with work and my other activities and keeping together, I ended up going to the bed almost 11:30 and I got up at 2:30. So yesterday was pretty fine. Um, Went into my morning routine, did my walk, 1 hour walk, did my workout. I killed my shoulders yesterday. Yesterday was shoulders day. I did one more set of 3 reps, not 3 reps, but one more set of 3 sections, right? Usually a set is a complete set is like you get like, let's say this. I think this was the one that I did like this on the machine, and I did it um, 3 times off like 12 to 15 reps, and maybe like one or more. Um, I think like one complete set or 2 complete sets I did extra, right? They usually I hit the muscle with like 3 or 4 sets. Yesterday I did 5 or 6, and I only got a few hours of sleep. I went to the bed 11 and I got up at 2:30. Did everything the same during the day. I feel like taking a nap, but again, when you got something to do and you're a man of your word, you do it, right? We're improving by the day. We're getting better and better. Now we got the little uh, self stick here, so maybe we be able to get better angles. Um, but yeah, we don't worry too much about how we look, how the videos is coming up to be. We worry about getting you the message, right? Because things can look good, but if the message ain't good, what's the point, right? But anyhow, in a beautiful place, beautiful day, taking a walk, and we're gonna talk about life, right? If you're 30 years old right now and you sleep 8 hours per day, that means 10 years of your life you'll be spending in sleeping. 10 years. 10 years of your life spending on sleeping. 10 years, right? So that means you only leave 20 years. Hook the shoulders, always get. Yeah, man, building that body in the carnivore diet. So that's why you should sleep faster. I'm not saying that you gotta sleep like how I'm sleeping. It's just that these days, what I'm trying to get the message off about these days is that when it comes to you to do what you gotta do, you do it. Doesn't matter the circumstances, right? So I have like something to do, like some work, like on the afternoon. It was already 3 o'clock. I was doing a detail in the car. I went there to get a car done, and then it took me more time than it should. I'm supposed to do the car in like an hour and a half, but I always like to deliver the goods to the customer, right? I want them to be very happy with it, so I go an extra mile on it, and I have a lot of people too. Also wants me to help them with their trucks. That was a truck. Um, yeah, so it ended up being like 3 hours, and then after that I went grocery shopping, and then I took another probably like 45 minutes there, 1 hour, and then I got home. I ate, I usually don't eat at that time. It's been like a good, like, I don't know how many months, but I don't eat at that time. But the way see, you got to understand one thing. You always got to be able to adjust and adapt, right? And there's a cue. Alignment with your goal, right? Because, oh no, I don't, can eat at this time, this and that and that. It's not, and don't worry about being perfect. See, my whole life I want to do so many things. I ain't did it because I was worrying about being perfect. Perfect. Perfectionist is your worst enemy, right? Just get it done the way it works. That means I'm gonna put up on size. I switch my exercise to giving the muscle more rest, right? So it can grow. Good morning, my man. Much love. God bless. And you gotta share the love. When you share the love come back. Let's get it. So, all right. And I ate because the body is going through it, through the work, right? I clean the hell out of the truck of my man, right? Bless him, have that thing super clean. So I come home, I eat. My baby got mess all over the place. My wife is putting my baby to sleep. I wanted to have a nice environment. So I'm going to get everything ready even though I'm sleeping. I'm like, get up, man. You got to do what you got to do. You know? Sometimes I'm going to start smacking her face like this and be like, let's go. Right? Because it's at those times that you got to push it. Because when everything is good and you got all the energy, it's okay. But what about when you don't? When everything's good and you got all that money, it's good. But what about when you don't? Right? You got to look at it like that. You always got to be able to perform. Good morning. Much love. So, you got to train your body this way because it's just like yesterday I was starting to making a video to teach you guys how to use this technique, right? Which is, if you're not yet on that level that you are following it up with everything you tell yourself, like your word, you break your word. Tomorrow I'm going to get up at this time, and you don't get up. This week I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week, and you don't. You go 3, 4, right? And on and on and on. I'm going to eat these things, and then you don't, right? So how do you get off of that? You tell your mind that you're going to do something while you're on the way to do it, and then you're going to let you know that you are doing that on the way of doing at the process. So it's like start, process, complete, right? Beginning, process, finish. Beginning, process, finish. And then you for example, a good example, I got up, something simple. I'm going to make my coffee. You go make your coffee. I'm making my coffee while the coffee is making. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm done with my coffee. Keep repeating that. Neuro-linguistic with the mind, right? You reprogram the mind that what you say you're going to do, you do it, and you follow up with your word, right? You lock up your word, and that's it. When you say go, you're going to go. Doesn't matter what the circumstances is. And that's what happened with me these other days, right? And today, I went to the church last night. I went to sleep around 7:30. I got up 10:50. I was at church 11:30. Praising the Lord. Thank God for a beautiful day. God is great, man. Whew. And I pray for me, not even for me, most for all the ones that I love, right? Because God has blessed me. I'm good. And yeah, I pray for me all the time, but I'm good. I'm praying prayers for the other people I love, right? But yeah, and I feel like, you know, I was okay, you know. God are blessing me in all ways, and I want these other people that I love to be blessed too and have the life, right? So I pray for them, you know, naturally. It's just what it came up for me to do while I was at the church. So I'm back. One, my mama goes with me. Have, walk my mama back to the house. The church is by my house, so I even took my car. I left the truck at home. I came back and I walked in the house and I was like, man, I ain't got no sleep the other day. And today, I only got also a few hours of sleep. And it's 1 a.m. And my routine starts in an hour from now. You know what? I'm learning some things, how to optimize the videos on YouTube, because I'm recording videos and I gotta make sure my videos get ranked so people can get this message. So I gotta break through. It's something new. I don't know much about it. I mean, I have a very good concept. I always did marketing. Like I always want to know about market, so I always like, you know, learn something here, something there. So I know like a little bit about it. So it's not really like coming up from the scratch. I know like keywords is. I know what like this the concept of CEO. So I have a good overview of the marketing, right? But still, things don't stay the same. And I know a little bit, but I also got to master. Make sure all my videos rank, and I'll be on the first page of my results. So on their way, people can see my video and can get the message. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use this hour. I'm gonna do this, and because that's something new coming up to my day, right? My day's already full, and I'm keeping adding other things. I'm keeping adding other things, keeping adding other things, you know. And so I started doing that. So I did that for 1 hour. I optimized some of my videos, and I did some of that yesterday too, right? So in these 2 days, I'm getting to utilize these tools and this knowledge. I want to perfect a little bit more, get very good at what to the point that I mastered, but I'm already, you know, um, learn like the learning curve, the learning curve is already getting out of my way, because you know at the beginning it's hard, like it take you a long time, but now I'm kind of already know where to go, where to do, how to save the the tags and the stuff, so I can have my work feel on my convenience, where I just like, this is where my stuff gonna be. Most of these things are similar to other things, right? For example, all my keywords is going to be very similar when it comes to the finish. It's going to be very similar when it comes to person development. It's all about success, mindset, right? Um, and limitations, self-belief, right? And inner peace, stuff like that. When it comes to the fitness, it's about building muscle and on, right? So they're most similar to it, you know, burning muscle, losing fat, right? Staying healthy, and yeah. And now I'm gonna start kicking in a little bit about business and money and you know, stuff like that, right? But that gotta come last, because the most important things we gotta become first before we can have the rewards. See, first you gotta be able to serve, and then you're gonna be able to earn, right? And you only can earn when you are in position that you can deliver the work, right? So you don't get what you deserve, you get what you earn in life, right? But anyhow, so all these things happen, and I did that yesterday. I mean today, this morning. It started even earlier, even though I didn't have right there. He's chilling over there. So yeah. So and then today, when it was like 4 a.m., I left for my uh, morning walk for 1 hour, and then I got out the truck in the park. It was dark and it was cold, and I start walking, and I feel sleepy, very sleepy, very sleepy. Then I come back, I sit down in the truck, and I was like, let me just close my eyes a little bit because it's interfering with my performance, right? And in the last 2 days, I only sleep 6 hours. I could have pushed it, right? But I was like, maybe if I just, sit down over here, visualize who I want to become, right? And have this little moment, and then the sun's gonna come up, and I'll probably like with 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I will get a nice recovery to keep going. And I did that. So again, the other day I ate before my time. Today, I kind of not even in a nap, but a quick close my eyes just to, rebuild. And I'm back, right? And then with that, you can hit yourself in the head with that. Try to be perfect, like, I'm coming up to be this, man of my word. And, I say I don't eat past this time, or I don't take naps during the day. I don't sleep as much. Try to sleep faster, leave more. What was the point here that I ain't did what I said I'm doing, right? I just adjusted so I could do more and more and more, right? That's it. So that's why I love the words adapt it, adjust, execute. Because on the way, you're going to start adding more things, and all you know is that you're going to get it done, because the only thing that matters is getting done. You're going to make it happen, but you're going to have to adjust, right? You're going to have to adjust, right? And that's what I did. And now, I say it was probably like 4:30 and then to 5 or something, 5 and change. I got out the truck. I was able to close my eyes for a little bit, maybe 30 minutes. Then I'm here doing my walk, right? And I then got to the house and I didn't sleep, and I did wake up past my time because I wasn't going to sleep for 1 hour. Maybe I could do that 1 hour, but I wasn't asleep then. Then I was sleeping over here when I got here to do my morning walk, right? So you got to work with yourself. But anyhow, life is not that forever the way we think. People think like everybody's gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I got all this time, and that leads them to procrastination. I do it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, the same story comes with tomorrow. I do it tomorrow. Guess what? If every day you tell yourself you're going to do tomorrow, that day never is going to arrive. That day never would arrive for you, because it's always in the future, never at the moment. You got to bring yourself to the moment and be like, I'm doing this today, right? And that's what happened when you already got your day full of activities and you add another things, right? End up like you'll not be able to, keep up, and you exceed, but you don't play character. That means your time to get up and the things you got to do, you're going to do it. So I work out, I eat right, I did more things, right? I did my videos. I learned more about my videos. Now I'm optimizing my videos, which is a SEO, search optimization, search engine optimization, SEO. And I'm adding more to the plate, right? I keep all my other things together with work and everything and responsibilities and all that, right? Paying bills, taking care of stuff, maintain, manage, running business, doing the work, and adjust for everything. And still taking care of my life, working on myself, improving myself, and um, you know, doing everything, leveling it up. So yeah, make sure you live your life to the max, and that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to know how to adapt and adjust. You're gonna have to be able to keep up with your word, and you're just gonna have to find the ways to, do everything you're doing. Plus the other stuff that's gonna come, that's gonna show up, right? It's gonna show up more work, more clients, more business, right? More things to do, right? And you're always gonna have to find ways to manage everything and keep everything together and continue to live your best life. It's always a pleasure. God bless you. It was so good to be here with you. Hope you got the message. If you have any comments, hit me up on the comments. Let's get it. We all riding together. High vibrations. Much, 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 much love. And if I can do it, you can do it. Let's do it. Let's just be, better for the world. You know what? Be the light on your circle. Be the light on your circle, right? And out of your circle. Because if your circle ain't good enough, you should be on the circle that you got people smarter than you. If you're the smartest one in the circle, right? You need a better circle. You need people that are going to pull you to different levels because you got to continue to grow. Life is a progress of evolution. We got to have evolution. We got to, grow. See you on the next one. Life is too short. Live it for today. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Do what you got to do today. Forget about the story about tomorrow. Two things you got to kill that you tell yourself: tomorrow and later. Because those things right there is the big cause of procrastination. Procrastination comes from two things: not doing when it needs to be done, which is later or tomorrow. Have that too. See you.